If you know, you know. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Moneyback Shorty back with another one. And I gotta get up on this because it's pertaining to Super Bowl. So it does have some of my niche in it, which is sports. So it's football, which I'm covering right now. As we all know, Lil Wayne was snubbed from performing at the Super Bowl. And Kendrick Lamar was put in that place. My thoughts, I feel like this, bruh. Me thinking, because I don't know Kendrick Lamar, I don't know Lil Wayne personally, but me, oh, milk cream pie, sugar over here. Look though, just from afar seeing how Kendrick Lamar is, I think they'll build up all this shit for the next 2 months, 2 to 3 months, and Lil Wayne will be performing with Kendrick Lamar. Or he'll have a segment where he brings out Lil Wayne. That's my thoughts as where I'm at with it right now. But like if I had to choose one or the other, it'll definitely be Wayne. It's New Orleans. It just makes sense. But this is a video of Maul talking about Drake and how he turned down. I'm trying to connect the dots. This video is about connecting the dots to see why Lil Wayne got snubbed in the first place.
Was going on, but it was, you know.
Is that something you can share on mic?
What he said?
Yeah.
No, I would never do
Okay.
that. But he's not.
I figured I'd try.
Yeah, no.
I kind of knew the answer.
You know, it's just.
I think that's real nigga shit, though. That's one thing I will say. A lot of motherfuckers would have shared that shit. Motherfuckers don't know what it means to be an actual fucking friend nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That means actually having conversations and keeping the conversation, whatever we talked about, between us. So I respect more for that, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just laughing, man. It's just like, you know, like, word, like, this is what y'all want to see. Like,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
We do.
Obviously, people don't. Like, the whole internet is upset about it. So.
The whole internet is not upset about it.
That's a lie. They is. We is, bro. Because the simple fact that we know Lil Wayne advocated for this spot. He said it in a podcast. I don't know which podcast it was, but I seen the clip roll around. Like, he put it out there in the universe to Jay-Z, to Rock Nation, to the NFL music director that he wants to have a Super Bowl. Now, let me break this shit down. They talk about, people are starting to bring up because Kendrick Lamar was in the Super Bowl performance halftime show 2 years ago. It's a difference between having a set, I don't even know what the fuck you call it, compared to you being the headliner of the actual Super Bowl show. Like, Usher was the headliner last year. Like, anybody else that came in with him was just little tie-ins. You feel what I'm saying? That shit was about Usher for about 90% of that show. You feel what I'm saying? The one previously, how it was promoted to us, it was Snoop Dogg, because it was in LA. If I'm not mistaken, it was in LA. It was Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and Mary J. Blige. We didn't know 50 Cent was going to be in there. I don't even think we knew Kendrick Lamar was going to be in there. We didn't know Eminem was going to be in there. We didn't know they was going to bring out damn near the whole aftermath and shit. We just, how it was brought to us in the promotion through the commercials, Pepsi and all that, it was Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige. So even if you want to say Kendrick was in the Super Bowl 2 years ago performance, and to a certain extent, it wasn't his show. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Rihanna was, Usher was last year before last was Rihanna, and then the year before that was the Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg shit. So if you want to say Rihanna, that was Rihanna's halftime show. Everything, like, I'm not having nobody else come on this bitch. It's gonna be all me, all my bangers. You feel what I'm saying? So
what?
There are people who wanted the Wayne.
Nicki Minaj is going crazy. That's the reason why, because again, Kendrick is one of the ones that eventually would have had a halftime. So now, the sticky part about all of this is Drake has been offered this Super Bowl show for some years now and has turned it down. Probably 4 years he's been offered.
Cap. Ain't nobody turning down the Super Bowl, bro. I don't give a fuck who you is. We didn't have Michael Jackson. We didn't have Prince. We didn't have Beyonce, Bruno Mars, like any top tier performer. We didn't have Janet Jackson, like performer. Top tier performer. You know who who would really do good? That's underrated. That's flying over everybody's head. That needs to do, but she just don't got. I don't think she has the songs to do it. It's Tiana Taylor. She's a hell of a performer. J-Lo did. I think she did the Super Bowl. Hell of a performer. You know what I'm saying? Performers get the Super Bowl. I think Drake does great concerts. Travis Scott does great concerts. Kendrick, his last concert that we seen that was free for everybody in LA and on the West Coast was great. But to get that Super Bowl slot, yeah, you have to be known worldwide, yes, or be hot. But you also have to be a great performer. I can remember, I want to say, was it 2000? What was the Diddy one? When Bad Boy did that shit one year. You feel what I'm saying?
I didn't know him at Super Bowl. Said no for whatever reason. Whatever reason, we just didn't.
Did he tell you that, or is that like a known thing?
I didn't know that.
I've never heard that either.
What? The who?
Drake.
Oh yeah.
Said no.
Well,
yeah, I've never heard that either.
Drake has turned down the Super Bowl a few years.
Why do you think he's turned it down? Because that's really interesting to me.
I don't know.
I think that's cap. So now I'm trying to connect the dots. That's what this video was about. So now that I have heard this information, because how I heard it was like in spurts, or like it was out of time sequence. So this was the last thing I heard. So I'm like, if Jay-Z Rock Nation is in a deal with the NFL to have some type of control rights over the halftime show of the Super Bowl and a lot of other things like Thanksgiving, that Cowboys game on Thanksgiving, that halftime show, I think he decides that. Who sings the national anthems throughout the playoffs? What else is a special game? Maybe Christmas game, Black Friday game. Like, he decides some of those shows as well. But the Super Bowl being the kicker, right? The kicker. I heard Cam say something from the podcast It Is What It Is, and that's what made me connect the dots to this. So it's kind of like, okay, so they're saying that Drake has turned down the Super Bowl more than once from this audio, right? That would we would think kind of rub Jay-Z the wrong way, even though he has picked other performers that done well. But how this is being played out and how it's being presented to us, well, to me, you know what I'm saying, it's basically like, okay, he was the first option, was Drake, and then Jay-Z or whoever had a plan B and pick another artist. So this is a clip from the podcast from when Wayne was basically telling us, like, he advocated to be on the Super Bowl. This is like, and recently Beyonce got snubbed from I guess that country album she did, and she didn't get nominated, or whatever the case may be. It's a lot of backdooring, it's a lot of sneakiness, it's a lot of pettiness going on in the music industry right now that's leaking out, right? Or people just having feelings about, you know what I'm saying, people winning awards from their favorite artists. But just pertaining to the Super Bowl and me being a football fan, it does matter to me. I felt like the last 3 Super Bowl performances has been good. Rihanna, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Usher, all been bangers. You feel me?
What you do to Super Bowl?
Come on, man. I think people don't realize, like, I don't know if Wayne has his age and how he look and everything. Like, to us, you have to be a certain demographic, I guess. But to us, I'm 31 years old, bruh. So if you in my generation, bruh, you know what Wayne, I'm not even gonna say what Wayne is, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know. I respect Kendrick Lamar. I fuck with Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? If Kendrick Lamar was to do the Super Bowl, I'm cool with it. If Lil Wayne do the Super Bowl, I'm cool with it. But it does make more sense for Wayne to do it though, because it's in New Orleans, bro. It just do. It just like everything. It just do, because we haven't seen him do it yet. Like, I don't care what no one say. They want to win Grammys and all that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But like performing at the Super Bowl, everybody has done. Not everybody, but every big time performer has done it. So that's on people's like bucket list as music artists. Like, I want to do the Super Bowl. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm just asking a question, Wayne. I know the answer, but I gotta ask you.
Of course, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans. I think it's in 2025 or something like that.
He doing it.
I'm not sure. I'm not
Wayne,
sure.
come on, man. Say it,
I'm not
Wayne.
sure what
Gotta
shit.
say it, Wayne.
I don't. They know. I will not lie to you. I have not got a call.
Hey, Jay,
like
but I'm camera folk, Jay.
But we all praying. You know, we praying. We keeping our fingers crossed. I'm working hard. I'm gonna make sure this next album and everything I do is killer. So I'm gonna make it very hard for them to. I want to just make it hard for them not to pick.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, he advocated that, he let it be known, this is what I want to do. This was like, okay, so now that we had that, remember, people have been trying to say that Jay-Z did this because of Lil Wayne, or Jay-Z did it because Drake is tied to Lil Wayne. We don't know for sure. I'm not throwing nothing out there in the atmosphere. I'm just trying to put the pieces together. You feel what I'm saying? Like, getting that information from all of them in that audio. Okay, Drake turning down the Super Bowl multiple times could potentially rub somebody the wrong way if you keep asking them and shit. To we getting this information that Lil Wayne, like, okay, 2025 Super Bowl is gonna be in New Orleans. That's me. I'm trying to do that. There's no way if Lil Wayne say he want to do that, he shouldn't get that though. Him being him. But it's something further that I want to show y'all. This way, me put all the pieces together was then Cam from It Is What It Is podcast said this.
Kendrick Lamar, I love the pop up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate the selection. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the
Hot
Super Bowl.
Boys.
Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money, all the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason.
And I feel like we've been on this wave. If you've been paying attention to the music industry, and there's a couple channels that I follow to keep me updated, because since I be heavy into sports, I also watch other YouTubers that report on what's going on in the music industry. And what I've noticed is a lot of like ever since the Kendrick Lamar thing with the West Coast and LA, and how that song united that one whole side of the country. Now it's like wherever there's something going on that's big, that state or that wherever it's at want representation. That's what it is right now. Like, wherever you're going to be at, we want representation from this area. Whether it was when what's his name had went off about 50 Cent or whatever. I don't know about all the specifics, but I'm just giving you the example so you can see or follow along my brain process of what's really going on and shit. Like, from what I've seen, it's basically everybody, like, wherever you from, whatever, if it's something big, somebody's throwing something big, right? And it's going to draw attention and eyes. We want representation from wherever it's going to be at. This is a physical thing. I'm not talking about online. I'm talking about physical place. You feel what I'm saying? So this is going to be in New Orleans. They want some type of representation from New Orleans in that. Which is, I understand that. You feel me? You gotta respect that. You feel me? Whether this shit, we only in the first week of the NFL season. This shit can be rearranged type shit.
Why Lil Wayne should not be performing the Super Bowl. It's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret.
Bro, this is a person that's in the industry saying this shit, bro. This ain't like no blog. This ain't no, like, I'm just putting this. Come on. We don't know these people personally. They do. So you gonna just sit up here and say, you know what I'm saying, Cam lying? a person that's been actually signed. Was he signed? Wasn't he signed to Jay-Z or some shit like that? I don't fucking know. But like, I know he was close to Jay-Z at one point in his life, so he knows something.
Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this
hating at this age is crazy.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
Bro, it's ridiculous. Like, Mike.
But that's why. And then I seen a clip, and shout out to Wallow 267. I seen a clip on Instagram, and he was talking. He was on the news, and he was talking about there is no gatekeepers. There is no this. Yes, there is, bro. It doesn't matter if you making content from your phone, from a PC, from somebody backing you, a company. It doesn't matter, bro. If there is somebody that has the power to block it, whether it's a platform, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or it's a person itself, there is gatekeepers out here, bro. This is just an example of this shit, bro. There just is, bro. I understand where he came from, his come up and all that, but maybe you was just a person they wanted to let through, bro. You just gotta accept that shit. But like, at some point, how can I put this shit, bro? It's like, there's no way. We talking about somebody as talented as Lil Wayne in the city of New Orleans can't get a Super Bowl slot after 30 years in the game. That's crazy. I would like to even be so. I think Kendrick the type of nigga, bro, that be like, I don't even want to do it. Let him do it. I think Kendrick that type of nigga to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if he did do that. Now, then let's test to see if it's really a gatekeeper or not. You feel me? If Kendrick was to say, nah, hey, look, I don't want to do it, I think he should do it, and they still don't give it to him, then what? Then what? Let me know if it ain't no gatekeepers out here. Please. Cause if it's happening to Lil Wayne, a superstar, a man that sold 1 million copies in a week, it can happen to any of us.
Mike, there's some hip hop shit that you probably don't know what's going on, to be totally honest with you. So we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious. And it gotta stop. It gotta stop. Mike Mills will tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, man.
Yeah, and I'm doubling down on that. Hating at this age is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
And it's not just hating, bro. It's about some people. You could be immensely talented. They just don't want you to represent it at that point in time. In that moment, some people might not even want you to have that moment, bro. Some people might not even want you to have that life. Somebody pick something like it's for that shit is real, bro. That shit is real. It don't got nothing to do with being cool, being popular. We all know the talent that Lil Wayne is, bro. Just off talent alone. You ain't even gotta like the nigga, bro. But just off talent alone, you saying he can't do a Super Bowl? On top of that, in New Orleans? We not saying that Kendrick Lamar can't do it. We not saying that. What we saying is, why you doing this man like that? If it is being done to him, bro. It makes sense. And he advocated for this shit, though. That's what make it like, that's the bigger picture, bro. He advocated for this shit, bro. A person of his magnitude, of his talent, shouldn't have to advocate for the Super Bowl. It should be presented to him like how they saying they calling Drake. They should be calling Lil Wayne too. So I was listening to this. I was driving my truck today. I was at work, and this was a conversation between Kenya Martin and Brandon Jennings. The same thing that this is a conversation that everybody's having right now, and I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, get my little 2 cents on it or whatever you dig. And this is what, and I think Brandon Jennings is around my age, if I'm not mistaken, like in his early 30s. Well, he might even be younger. I'm not even for sure, but I know Kenya Martin is a little bit older than me. I think he got me probably like by 10 years. But like it's what I'm basically trying to say is like, and I don't even think it's a age thing or era thing. I think this is just more about for Brandon. It's more about him being a West Coast guy, and him just like, I'm fine. Well, I'm cool with Kendrick Lamar. Like, Kendrick Lamar, the hottest thing out right now. Like, shit, why not Kendrick Lamar? So I understand his perspective and how he see it. You feel me on what I'm saying? But like, I kind of agree with, like, I'm on the Lil Wayne side. I kind of agree with everybody else because it's just like, it just makes too much sense, bro.
Think about it, because we were talking about it last night, and I was after Dark Kenyon, and I wasn't here. Yeah, they wrong as shit. Yeah, they dropped the ball, dog.
I mean, yeah, bro. But that's what I'm saying. When you start to connect the dots, and this is just he coming from the basketball industry, right? The sports industry, everything. Like, we don't know everything, the insides and outs of what's going on in the music industry, correct? But so to hear what Cam said, it just lets you know, bro. Like, it gotta be some truth to it.
Rock Nation in the NFL, by not having Wayne there, they dropped the ball.
He's not big enough.
For the world, yeah, he is.
Oh, my no, for the
for
world.
All time?
No, for the
all time. Yes, he is.
So what's his biggest?
Lil Wayne's is the biggest.
See, yeah, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, whoo, you on thin ice, boy. You walking on thin ice when you talking how you talking about this nigga, bro. Like, I would never say anything, even if, let's say it was vice versa. This shit is in LA again, and they chose Wayne, and people was advocating for Kendrick Lamar. It would make sense for Kendrick Lamar to do it, because it's just like, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Hottest nigga out right now, it's LA. That shit gonna be on fire. That shit gonna go crazy. Shit gonna be lit. Makes sense. But I never say, oh, who is Kendrick Lamar to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never say that to make my point, because it'd be diminishing him. Like, you can't diminish Wayne, bro. We talking about Lil Wayne, bro. Like, this ain't no fucking, come on, bro. This ain't little Tay-Tay, nigga.
What's his biggest
In
song?
the words of
biggest song,
motherfucking
what, this year?
Tyrese, this ain't no Tay-Tay,
what you
nigga.
asking for? What's his biggest song this year?
No.
Because that's all Kendrick has on him.
That's fine, but
2024. That's
great year.
Overall catalog, Kendrick can't fuck with Wayne.
But when you're out there, you're not doing all right. So what's his biggest song that he's going to perform for us to be like?
Yeah, I don't think it's about the catalog neither, though. It's not about the catalog. It's can you do people know your shit? I don't care how big your catalog is, bruh. Lauryn Hill got one album. If Lauryn Hill was to do a Super Bowl, we gonna know all her shit. You feel me? So it's not about how the catalog. This ain't a versus. This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? It's your performance as a performer on stage. And do people know your shit? It don't matter how old it is, how new it is. Do people know when this song come on? Do people know it?
Do a Millie. That song. Lollipop.
He can
Millie.
he can do rock song.
Mrs. Officer. He can do Mr. Carter with Jay-Z. Can come
That nigga
perform.
did name all Carter 3 shit.
Remember, he's collabed with damn near everybody.
Yes, he has features that he's done on.
I love Wayne.
Rockstar shit that we ain't even heard of.
I just don't think he's a better performer than.
What?
No, he's
way better performer.
I don't.
Performer?
Absolutely.
Live show?
Yes.
Live performer?
Yes.
Cause I didn't seen Kendrick on YouTube. I haven't seen neither one of them in person. I'm not gonna sit up here and cap. I'm not that type of person. I haven't seen, and I go to concerts all the time. I haven't seen neither one in person before. I've seen 2 of Kendrick Lamar's biggest performances on YouTube, and they are fire. I've seen Lil Wayne's that tour run with Lil Wayne with Wayne. And I saw his tour run. His shit was crazy too. I can't really give a edge on the performance. I don't even think it's about who's the better performer because I feel like they both great performers. It's just about it's in New Orleans. It just makes sense, bro. It do. And he advocated for this shit though.
Better than Kendrick Lamar?
Yes. Where do you think Kendrick got it from?
He ain't get it from Wayne. Wayne ain't doing none of that shit and doing all that and dancing.
What is that?
Did you see him at the Super Bowl?
What is that?
Did you see Kendrick at the Super Bowl?
What is that?
Wayne can't do that.
We talking about overall performance, live.
But see, I don't count that as a Super Bowl though. Like you perform, but to me, you performing at the Super Bowl is like how Rihanna did it. It's like how Beyonce, it's like how Michael Jackson did it. It's like, it's just you got your dances, all that shit, and then it's your songs and you go crazy, bruh. It's you. Even Chris Brown deserves a Super Bowl. He's of that level to have a Super Bowl. When it comes, we talking about performers, like he don't need nobody else to come on his shit. To perform like Usher, you don't need nobody. Mary J. Blige could have did that shit by herself if she really wanted to, bruh. Like it's certain artists who perform well that got the songs that everybody love, bro. It's not about who's hot right now. It's about as an artist, do everybody know your songs? Those like songs don't die. Certain songs live on forever, bro. Like so, that's not. I don't think that's a valuable argument, in my opinion.
Yes, I just showed Wayne at the WWE at the WrestleMania. Yeah. Did you see that? So that's what we want to see.
Mm-hmm.
No, and I love Wayne. I'm just saying as a
that's
performer,
not a Super Bowl performance.
Not his Super Bowl. I mean,
that's a W. That's a concert. No.
Have you ever seen his concert? Yes. Have you?
Yes. This nigga's all over the place. Like,
yeah. His energy level.
His energy level is crazy. Him, Busta Rhymes, like
they up there.
Busta
Rhymes is crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Busta Rhymes ain't Wayne. Busta Rhymes ain't got the like everybody ain't gonna know. You might have some faithful New Yorkers that know, but like everybody, nah. Not Wayne, nah. I don't even know nobody who could do a versus against Wayne right now and win. But like just for people knowing your shit, nah.
All right, hold on, Brandon.
What, have you seen him perform?
Brandon, hold on.
I don't think that's disrespectful though.
Have you seen him perform?
We're talking about Kendrick Lamar.
Have you seen
Kendrick Lamar perform?
No Busta Rhymes slander. No Busta Rhymes slander.
Go ask anybody in the entertainment industry that's seen his show is arguably the best show ever.
You don't want to go on after him.
So don't do that.
Who?
Busta Rhymes.
You don't want to.
No, y'all talking crazy about Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar will watch both of them.
This is young.
On stage.
You showing your age.
Yes.
I'm showing you showing
yes, on stage.
Showing your
yes.
And I think he's about. I think Brandon is like my era, bro. Like he's like in his early 30s. Like the Busta Rhymes shit is not crazy. And maybe they talk about performance and all that, but like we talking about right now, Busta Rhymes. They talking about how Busta Rhymes was performing back in the day. I still think, but even if you want to say that, okay, Wayne is older too. Wayne's songs. His songs, everybody know them. I don't care how old you, like everybody know Wayne's song. Long as he picked the right songs and the overall performance is great, and then he slide motherfuckers in there, it'll be a great show. Same as Kendrick Lamar. Now I would be surprised if Kendrick Lamar was to do a Rihanna and solo the whole thing, then you'll really have my respect as a performer. I don't really got a lot of rappers that can do what a pop artist can do. A megastar pop artist don't really need a lot of motherfuckers coming in there and you know what I'm saying? Like they can go, this shit can be all about me and I can hold my own and put on a great show. It's not too many rappers that I can think of that can do that.
Like a Westbrook energy on stage when you're talking about the energy.
Kendrick Lamar is a Westbrook.
You're talking about
this is
2024.
This is like
go to the Grammys.
You know how Travis Scott energy is,
version.
and he's entered. That's them. We're talking about when you're live performing and the crowd is feeling your energy.
What is this?
This is not
like a robot.
This is not Jay-Z where you just got a bunch of hits and you're sitting there doing this.
And he's not doing that. Kendrick Lamar isn't doing that.
Jumping in the crowd, that water shit, that was Wayne.
This Wayne, dog.
Jumping what?
When you're jumping in the crowd, doing all that, surfing the crowd, that's him. He was a rock
star shit is what we're talking about. They dropped the ball.
Oh, no, they didn't.
You're talking Missy Elliott and
I don't think they did. I feel like they picked the right
You're
person.
talking about
Because it's hot right. He hot right now.
Well, then get hot.
He got the hottest song.
Well, then get
right
hot.
now.
Well, then
Okay,
that's why you don't ever give up your spot. You should have gave it up to Drake.
Now. That's
I don't see that. Come on, bro. I see this when niggas get emotional, bro. And I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I feel what he's saying, bro. And I respect any West Coast person that feel like that, bro. Because I mean, it's right. I mean, I like how, you know what I'm saying, the West Coast, LA and all them, like how they roll. Well, that's crazy. I'm about to say that. How they stood up and they, you know what I'm saying, was with Kendrick Lamar through that whole process. I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Pac fan. I'm not even from the West Coast. But to like, yeah, bro. Like Wayne ain't give up no spot, bro. Real people that follow rap I never knew anybody that follow rap ever thought that Drake could rap better than Wayne. He might could make better songs. He might, you know what I'm saying, make them love song, have them bitches with that shit. But like rapping, nigga, ain't no fucking way. Ain't not nobody that I know of that grew up with me. Like, nigga, we was Wayne growing up, nigga, with the iPod and all. Like, nigga, when So Far Gone came out and shit, when Drake mixed, like, niggas wasn't like, yeah, this nigga fire, but like, he ain't better than Wayne. Like, niggas ain't never think that.
Overall,
you signed an artist that's hotter than you. Drake is hotter than you, so why would we put him? Drake is hotter than Wayne.
Right now.
Since he signed.
Oh,
no.
So you're not supposed to keep it going?
No, it's not since he signed, bro. No, bro. No. You got true people that love lyricism. Wayne is one of those. Drake came out like he wanted to be one of those. Him getting that ghost writing shit on his book, on his jacket, fucked all that up. Even without it, like me personally never thought that Drake rapped better than Wayne, bro.
No, I'm saying keep it going, but
so is Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj bigger than who?
She's just as big as Wayne ever been. As a female artist. So therefore you can't argue. So therefore, if he has a label, right? He's not. Lil Wayne was kept.
See, we getting away from the actual what we was arguing about. But as you can see, this has been the debate now about this topic, and I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, it just makes sense to for Wayne to do that, bro. And then seeing him advocate for that is just like, damn, bro. My question is there like, it ain't even a question, man. Like the gatekeepers, that shit is real, bro. That's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up on so many levels. That shit fucked up. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man.